I mean, that's a pretty pretty hard thing to avoid. But yeah, it seems like his Falcon and Ben's Falcon were pretty different. He just puts out knee a lot more.
Well, all of his 2/3 of his raptors connect.
Yeah, that's.
Ben was like, hey, just crouch cancel and make me crouch cancel for a high percent, and I was doing that.
You made me like maybe some kind of ASDI thing or whatever, but
I don't know.
it was a sabotage. But,
That's my thought.
oh, Sheik's probably not heavy enough. If you're like a spacey maybe, or like he probably played a Falcon Ditto. So
Yeah. He's played Tony's so much. He already knows like exactly what to do. For him, it's just like an execution test.
yeah. And he was getting back to stage a lot too. I feel like that's a huge thing. Is like making sure Falcon dies early.
Yeah.
And he was jumping to ledge a lot, and it's it's like if you can try and get on ledge and like ledge out back air or something, it's good. But a lot of times you're too slow to get there, and you can jump to it and stuff. You did get a run up forward air. That was kind of cool. But yeah.
Well, those
Math
last
is
two
power.
games are definitely winning.
Yeah, sure. But, yeah, Math's power is speaking some truth. May does have a pretty solid Falcon. I don't know if he's wanted to drop Marth, but I think he's enjoyed Falcon a little more in friendlies. But yeah, he's I think this is probably the best his Falcon has done. Like at least in recent memory. I mean, of course, we haven't had that much. He went Falcon, I think, the first time he played Vivid in Grands. I think he already lost in the Winners Finals. And that was just like a...
Yeah. Well, and then you see in game 1 when he bonked his head like twice and then
Yeah.
edge canceled and then bonked his head again.
Yeah, so I don't think he was ready for the first one. But yeah. That's the one thing where Falcon's actually not bad at making that back. Because like Spaceys are kind of done. Unless they get a perfect angle.
Marth can't turn around.
Yeah.
Captain Falcon.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's actually not bad. But, ooh, the get up attack. I'm seeing some silly knockdowns. But, ooh. Oh no. So we saw some SDs game 1, at least one pretty early SD from Corgi, and we're seeing some more from May to kind of maybe reparations for that. Maybe feels a little guilty. But yeah, so.
Yeah, if it was his, I was like kind of prepared for his Marth because I've been going more even against his Marth.
Yeah, I was saying that, yeah.
But against his balance, the edge guards aren't
it's tricky. Yeah, and I think he was probably like maybe Ben was a little bit more stiff, and and you were kind of catching him more.
I was catching Ben at ledge.
Yeah.
Like your down tilts and stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't think I can do that at all.
Yeah.
And even the chain should have been good when I went down tilts.
Yeah, I think you were slow and whipping it out. So.
Well, yeah.
Because he just...
I didn't lose from that interaction, but it didn't
Of course.
work.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I got the vote, so.
Yeah, you got your seed. So.
Yeah.
Right, I think technically I seeded you 5th, but like...
wait a
you and Ben were 4 or 5, so
Okay.
it didn't matter how that's the seed, but like that's still good. You didn't underperform for sure. And
yeah, that's nice, especially how many did we have now?
11.
11.
So that's not bad.
The next few weeks I will have vacations, so
I gotcha.
have some excitement.
Can you come on July 25th?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. That'll be another pay tournament. So
Yeah. So maybe we'll have some friendlies or something.
yeah, totally.
But
This is a shine stall, very nice.
should be.
That's one thing. Just like how can weak knee can edgeguard Spaceys like really well, and also I think he got it against you too.
Ooh, probably.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You don't even need the strong.
I just need to not get hit by every fucking rapper used.
Yeah,
It's really annoying. It's hard to. You can't really shield rappers all the time either. Sometimes you can. Sometimes it's.
I mean Mars
pushes you
can,
back.
but maybe it's just better grab range.
Yeah, it's good, but sometimes it pushes you back.
Maybe like a timed forward tilt is one of the better things to do. But like forward tilt isn't out super long, So if you're like, sometimes like a move is like a Raptor Boost made like this has a startup. So if you're like immediately reacting to it, you'll forto too early and just get hit after or something. There's a lot of things like you're trying to do immediately, and sometimes a little bit of a wait.
Another thing I'm noticing is none of these are connecting against. None of these side Bs are connecting against them.
Yeah.
Which is something I'd probably conditioned him to.
Okay, there you go.
1 out of 4.
I mean, he had to read a spot dodge to get it, so
yes.
it wasn't just a neutral.
So 1 out of 4, it led to a kill, so
Yeah.
it's good.
Alright. And it gets out of the corner, and, alright, Trey's with the knee. Yeah, it's like, he maybe could have gotten a dash attack or something, I don't know, it's hard. It's like, if you miss a dash attack, that's a pretty free follow-up for Falcon. Like, off the ledge. So, I mean, if he's ready for it. Alright, covers the space, does the, you know, Scar always talks about Fox just forward smashing a Falcon and how they're just done. So that's a classic. Ooh, and there we go. The back airs commence, and the forward smash, and it's like, hey, there you go. Rinse and repeat, and can't grab ledge from the side B in this game, so he's unfortunately done. I don't know if that was misinput or hoping for Corgi to go down there, maybe.
I think it was wishing for a trade.
Yeah, but it's not. Ooh. Yeah, it's tricky. I always say how I remember I won that set at Roanoke by spot dodging a Raptor
Yeah,
Boost.
that's like I saw it.
Yeah, like I will never forget that. Where it's like that was probably one of the first melee sets I won.
Yeah, that was when I was still a puff man.
Yeah.
That was. Oh, and I remember there was some slime in that set too, wasn't there?
It was like the
seeding.
Yeah, because after the
like
round robin, maybe benefit of the doubt, maybe he was just trying to avoid repeat matchups. But it did seem weird how like the personal seeding for himself.
He seeded me like way below me.
Yeah, I think maybe he just like put it in, or like I don't know. I don't like that. Ooh, that was kind of tricky. But yeah, that was a fun time. I hope we can. I heard there's an event in Greensboro, so Greensboro's actually not that far, because that's where yeah, Greensboro's only like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And that's where Paulo, Shinra, and Magnus came from. Yeah. So.
Well, the Magnus is from Chapel. Oh, those are so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Chapel Hill is.
Yeah, or at least Hollow's from. And so maybe we can go to them. I think it's the same group hosting that Paulo is a part of. So that was Fox. Yep. All right, 2-1. So we saw it was. These games are pretty polarizing, gotta say.
I'm probably gonna go after this set.
Gotcha. You gotta make sure it's blue, because the blue is cold like ice and is frozen. There you go.
Oh wow.
Alright, here we go. So he's his tag is Kitty, even though his real tag is Corgi, and he's playing a fox. So he's really confused.
All over the mammal world.
Yeah, it's just you know.
We see a fox and a Corgi are at least the same.
And maybe he's trying to get Josiah to think about this in the middle of the set. It's like, why is he wearing Kitty as a tag?
That's not a canine. That's a feline.
Yeah, that's so strange.
What a contradiction.
Yeah, and if Josiah gets thinking about this, he might lose an interaction, and that's just what Corgi needs. He's up 2-1, so hey, I can't fault him. Clearly this tag is strategy. But and we have Falcon kind of staying in place. Okay, he's trying to overshoot a little bit here and there.
He's playing 4D chess and he's 5 turns ahead.
Okay, catches the Arcadian ledge dash with a little yeet. That's what me and my friends back in the day used to call Falcon back airs, a little yeet. Because I played Falcon a lot in Smash 4, and I would just go back air. It's a pretty good move. Like, knee's good enough in this game where back air isn't super necessary, but it's like Falcon's aerials are all really good.
They are. They're all really good.
And, alright, and tech chases with the dash attack. Another tech situation.
And it seems like Falcon can use them all like equally. Mm-hmm. There's not one that's used less. Like for Sheep, Nair, or no.
Yeah, you can.
Dare is like.
Yeah, that's like
not, so really,
yeah.
And you get characters like Puff where they only need like one of their aerials.
Yeah. Ooh, and dang, that's tough. he could be done. I mean, you keep just going high, and you know you live a long time, so hopefully you can. All right, gets his jump back, and mixes up, falls through the platform, and he's living. So you know we will take that. And he got one more little hit right there with the down throw. Didn't follow up of it, but he might even get a stock here. So yeah, we see a lot of times like top players will punish get ups over 100. I think there's some vulnerability, and they're just comfortable with timing it. But you see some of us is like, we're not exactly sure all the time, not always ready for it. Yeah, and he was, yeah. I think he tried to go for an offstage up B. I think he watched a little bit too much none. Where
that's all I watch.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's cool when it hits, but you don't see it miss all the time. It's like, because like you're probably already dead when he got the weak knee, and then he tried to follow up. Yeah. It's like it's cool, but you know, probably not necessary.
I like it when Nun's editor includes those.
Yeah.
It makes everything feel real.
Yeah, that's so good. But,
wait, our hero bleeds.
All right, and the dash grab or dash dance grab, excuse me. And all right, we see.
Are you excited to see Yingling and Sonic?
Oh, I'm hoping for Yingling. I think he is like the essence of Melee, man. I love it.
It's so strange.
Because like the thing is, there's gonna be other events, like of course Summit's a huge thing, but I think this thing about like people deserving it, it's like it's literally a popularity contest. Like people should know that it's not going to always net the top 16 people in the world.
Yeah, it's crazy that S2J and Nun, I think they're the
Yeah, and or in voting or like
in vote.
Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking
that's
like,
what I
in
saw
the world.
Not absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean, Nun's doing better. But, okay, trying to get out spot dodge again. But yeah, I think either way, like voting is so stacked. Like this, it feels like the most like the highest level voting. Like there's so many people that are good, and maybe there's more people on the map because like I think
that was a good background.
Yeah, that was nice. I think there's just more people that are able to do well because people like partially with Slippy, but also just like more people have been grinding because of Slippy and stuff. So
very good pressure.
And then Falcon has to peek his fingies above the ledge, and unfortunately he gets forward smashed. Scar will be proud, and so we have May getting third, double linear by Corgi, both close sets, and Baby Corgi, the classic. And you know, I think Andrew was going Fox earlier today, but he has played Falco before in this matchup, so we'll have to see.
Good night, gentlemen. By 10 if I can.